Hi everyone and welcome. This webinar is long overdue. I have been in the back end of Facebook working with clients, working on my own campaigns to get the real lowdown on what's working right now to save you beautiful coaches, consultants and experts out there lots of time, money and heartache over Facebook ads campaigns that don't work, and instead stop you from losing that money, stop you from feeling like Facebook ads aren't the solution for you, and I want to show you how to get leads and sales like clockwork. Get that those cash, clients, customers flowing in, and you're absolutely in the right place if you're feeling disheartened by what Facebook ads have done for your business previously. Maybe they have worked before, but you can't quite crack the code at the moment. Perhaps you've outsourced them to people who've let you down, or you feel have let you down, but really maybe they just haven't had the best insight into your business, and you don't know where to find the great value leads and the perfect clients for you on Facebook. If that sounds like you're in the right place. Let me know. Type in the chat box. Put in a Y and say, yes, Victoria, I get it. Just a Y. Yep, I can see Robin. I can see Jackie. And anyone else? Don't be shy. Or Teresa. Great. Good to see you here. Okay, good to see some people filing on. I'm coming to you from Melbourne, Australia. As you can tell by my accent, if you are a non-Australian. But I have clients across the globe, so don't worry, I can speak fluent American or British or Kiwi or Canadian. They're where most of my clients come from, but if you're from elsewhere, then welcome. It's awesome to have you here because I want to show you this isn't a typical training. I'm going to give you some great takeaways that you can apply right now. You can ask any questions about your own campaigns, and I want to step you through the right kind of sequence that's going to make a really big difference for you using Facebook ads. So as long as you can all hear me and see me, please type in if you cannot. But as long as you can, then let's go. Because today I'm revealing the missing piece to creating ads that both your prospects and Facebook loves. No more ad disapprovals or account shutdowns, so that you can turn clicks into clients, customers, and cash like clockwork. Like a lot of C's there, right? I'm going to show you how all the pieces of the Facebook ads puzzle fit together so you can take advantage of what's working right now on Facebook to get high quality leads for less. We're going to be going quickly. Hopefully you can keep up. I'm assuming that you've had some experience running ads or outsourcing them. So that's kind of the level that we're going to be working with, and get ready to take down some notes, or at least just get inspired with some ideas for your own business. Because I hear the same questions from coaches and consultants just like you. Do Facebook ads still work? Or how much do I need to spend to get clients, right? That's another one. I've spent a ton and it hasn't worked. How much do I need to spend, right? I'm over Facebook. It changes so much, I can't keep up. Sick of ad account disapprovals, ad account shutdowns, just not understanding how the interface works, all that kind of stuff. Like you just get it nailed down and then things change. Trust me, I understand. The other thing is, can Facebook work in my specific market? Like you might be in a slightly different kind of niche. It's not easy to find your clients. Typical kind of niches that might be more difficult to or not as obvious to find are things like people who want to get ahead in their career. How do you find those? People who are suffering from a bit of an embarrassing condition. Maybe they're infertile or they're suffering from anxiety. People aren't generally writing that on their Facebook profile or liking pages associated with that. Maybe they're addicted to porn or something like that. How do you find those people on Facebook, right? Well, that often comes up. But the real problem is if you don't know where the pockets of value on Facebook are and how to speak to them specifically and how to add in the kind of elements that move them forward and get them investing, then you're going to continue to waste money on Facebook ads. When you have a short-term, very short-sighted goal on Facebook and not much clue about what to say and who to say it to, then you are going to run into problems. Even if you think that message has worked before in your social media or in your email marketing, marketing. Because look, email marketing is great, but you've only got the audience that you've got to talk to, right? And open rates and deliverability are falling. So even if you've got a great email list, it seems like it's getting harder and harder to talk to them. Or maybe they've just kind of stopped buying and they're not really raising their hand for much, or they just don't seem to be engaging anymore. Who here feels that way? Type away in the chat box. I want to know that you're with me, right? And I can see some coming through. Thank you. Nobody sees your social media anymore, right? Without consistent paid ads, nobody's really seeing your post. Instagram used to be a nice little loophole, right? You could get through with Instagram. It was less clutter. You could get in people's feed. Now you need to kind of pay to play, or there's so many more people using it that basically Facebook has to kind of tidy up the news feeds or what comes up organically in people's feeds, because there's just not enough room, right? So in order to get priority, you need to pay. But if you don't have a clear and integrated strategy, it's not going to work for you. You're just going to be wasting money hand over fist. The other thing is you could go back to networking, right? Good old networking. There's nothing wrong with some old-fashioned things like this for your business, but you started this business so that you didn't have to put makeup on, get dressed, and leave the house, right? So the last thing you really want to do is a ton of networking. I think it's still a great idea, but it might not be something that you can do week in, week out, and it might not be the only thing you can do just to get clients, right? Because the truth is, it's never been more important to have a consistent, scalable client getting model, right? It doesn't rely on hustle. We don't want to be burnt out in our business. We don't want to be sitting here suffering from adrenal fatigue for years on end because we've got to constantly hustle and do all the things, right? Late nights spent staring at the computer and missing out on dinner with the family and still not feeling certain or confident that the right clients are coming in to invest in your business can be really distressing, and it can just leave you feeling like, is this even worth it at times, right? But when you set it up right, instead of lining up networking events or spending all day on social media or wasting thousands on campaigns that don't work, you're going to have there we are, went to the wrong thing. You'll instead have a crystal clear Facebook ad strategy that consistently harvests high quality leads. You're going to be connecting with them. You're going to be connecting with them more than once, right? You're going to be building a relationship, building credibility and authority with cold traffic still, but not just going, okay, we want them to buy something straight away. We're going to be building a relationship that is highly, highly valuable once you know how. You're going to be getting that consistent flow of leads, clients, and customers. And today I'm going to step you through what's working now to do that. Because the truth is, I've been getting $3,000 program sales for just $318 spent on ads, which is actually a 10x result. Now, this is different from what you might see in a lot of Facebook ads training. Most people are promising getting $2 for every one that you spend is good value. And look, like anything, you're going to invest in real estate or stocks and shares. You're going to want to put money in and get money out, right? So that's kind of the definition of an investment. But I also, just like any great investment portfolio, you want it to have a positive horizon, okay? So we want to be putting value in to get the value out, but also once we do that, we get more than just one for two return. We can get 10x, 20x returns potentially, right? Not every single market, but that's what's possible when we get a fully integrated Facebook ad strategy working. It's not just the ads that will do this for you, it's the whole picture, okay? And that's probably what you're missing now. And one of my former clients, Alana, was able to consistently create over 20K a month in reliable recurring revenue. We did not stop her ads, okay, because they were making money. Sometimes they might have only made like 2 or 3 to 1, okay? Sometimes things have gone up and down. We need to move things around and change it. There was always a return there, but sometimes it was more. But often we could get it up to 10 times what was getting put in there. And more importantly, what it did was move her revenue at 5 times to her revenue. And she could consistently sometimes even get $30,000 a month or more from her ads to online courses. Wasn't even face-to-face coaching, right? There she is there winning the Modern Entrepreneur of the Year award with Entreport she got a $5,000 prize there from her strategies, from these consistent strategies we're using, helping her with webinars, Facebook ads, and how to pull that together to give her that reliable, consistent client getting model that I want for you too. Because the truth is, Facebook ads alone don't really work, right? Sometimes they do, but often for coaches and consultants, they do not, right? It's a highly competitive market. It's a higher end investment that needs to happen. And so more sophisticated strategies need to happen than just a, hey, let's pop an opt-in in, or hey, do you want to buy like a quick, cute little tripwire for $7 or $40, and then I'm going to beat you around the head with a million emails until you come into my program, right? Instead, you need a holistic strategy that includes other powerful conversion elements, the right targeting and the right messaging, and that's where most people are falling down. And that's why today I'm sharing why Facebook ads haven't worked for you, or why you haven't got started yet. Maybe you haven't got started yet. What's wrong with you? Well, you might have got your fingers burnt or been scared or not found the right kind of advice to get you started. The easy 5-step Facebook system to attract super targeted prospects out of thin air. The conversation starter Facebook ad that bypasses emails. Great. And my top 3 Facebook funnels. So as I said before, get ready to write down some notes, because I've used Facebook ads to build my coaching business since 2011. That was when I invested $5,000 US in learning how to use Facebook ads to drive my own coaching business. Truth be told, I actually didn't really have a business then. I'd also invested $20,000 in a mastermind. I was serious. I'd left my corporate business. I needed to make this work. I wanted to learn from people who knew what I needed to know. So I invested in Marie Forleo's mastermind. I invested in Jen Sheen's Facebook ads program at the time. So it's $25,000 upfront to learn how to make something work without really much of a business idea, right? I was doing some consulting. I was doing some social media marketing, but I didn't really have a consistent business idea. But since then, I have been in the back of Facebook, right? So that is a long time to be in the back of Facebook, watching trends, testing, seeing what works, and knowing how to spot and adapt to market changes and deliver that to you here as well. And the bottom line is, a lot of this I've actually just been keeping for my paid clients, but it's time to kind of come out of the closet, right? The things that have been working for myself and paid clients, I want to be sharing with you as well, because I'm sick of hearing the same old refrain, right? I'm sick of hearing that Facebook ads don't work, that they've paid someone to manage them and they've lost money. And often that is not necessarily the Facebook ads manager's fault, okay? That can be the client's fault by not understanding how an integrated and consistent funnel can work and what conversion elements to have, or the message to market is just needing some work and some tweaks. Because when you're in your business, it's very hard to see the label on the bottle when you're stuck inside the bottle, right? So it's hard to know if you've got those right things there. So someone who's just designed to send you traffic hasn't necessarily promised that they'll get that part figured out. And that's where I'm different. Because like I said, back in 2011, paid $5,000 to learn, and they helped me build a 6-figure business in 12 months under scratch, but from scratch, from scratch, right? That's, whatever. That's 6 years ago. But what I'm trying to say is, I have been in the back end of Facebook for a very long time. I understand how it works. I'm not just, fly-by-nighter here. This is what I did to learn Facebook ads back in the day and earn $23,000. I became an affiliate marketer back then had my own coaching mastermind, selling $25,000 programs from Facebook ads to cold traffic. Like I said, even last month, selling $3,000 Facebook ads to cold traffic, okay? So I want to let you know there's that heritage, there is that expertise, and I'm here to kind of pull back the curtain on those kind of things that can bring in high value sales for you. The best part is that they still work, despite what you've been hearing, despite what you've experienced, despite what may or may not have happened to your colleagues or people you know in the industry. I know this because I've spent over $2 million in my clients' accounts as well as my own. But Facebook ads aren't working for many coaches because, number one, they're using the same old strategies. Facebook ads have changed and you need to evolve too, okay? Like I said, no more short-sighted, no more, dip in, dip out, put a couple of ads up there, do it for a couple of weeks, blow your money and go, we're done, right? No more of that. Just rolling out an ad, crossing your fingers to get some email opt-ins and hoping that your email marketing will convert them in the end isn't going to work anymore, okay? Reliance on expensive cold traffic, only running ads to broad targets like digital marketing or business owners. That sort of stuff has got to stop. It will not get you where you need to where you need to be going, okay? What are you doing to talk to your existing audience or those like your existing audience and those like your followers or your current followers to keep the conversation going, to establish the credibility and authority, to move them to invest in your program, to understand how compelling your program is and really connect with them on their pain points, what they need solved, and your beautiful solutions and how they need to invest in those, okay? It's unlikely most people whose ads aren't working have got a pretty poor message, right? Their message to market needs work. So I want you to have something good to say. It does zero good to pay for your ads if you don't have something good to say. It's expensive, it's frustrating, and you're just wasting your time, energy, and money on this. And then you're actually doubting your business, despite the fact it's just a marketing problem, not an overall problem. It just needs some fundamental tweaks and shifts to get you there, right? The other thing is, as I said, people are only testing small amounts of ads. I'm not here to say you've got to, put hundreds and hundreds in there. The fact is, Facebook have made a lot of changes since the beginning, back in the day in 2011, which I just am so grateful for, because it makes it so much easier to test individual elements of your ads rather than going and creating every single ad from scratch, which is what I used to have to do. You no longer have to do that. There is no excuse for only running a couple of ads or putting something really generic or copying other people's ads all the time. Like there is a way for you to kind of blaze a trail, create a very unique message that's true to you, and find those beautiful pockets of gold that are out there for your clients. So let me dive in. I said I was going to show you a strategy that was working, one that was bringing me in $318 a sale for a $3,000 sale, so a 10x Facebook strategy. So let's do it. Okay, I want you to go live. I want you to improve the visibility of your Facebook page. That's not your Facebook personal profile. You can use that if you want. That's not part of your ad strategy because we can't use that to integrate with your ad strategy, okay? It won't give us the intel we need to follow up with people, okay? So this needs to be on your business page, okay? Going live consistently, giving ideas, even if they're kind of, they're a bit polarizing, or there's something, a new tip, insight, strategy. You don't have to necessarily go live with a whole complete training, although that can work quite well too. Taking some of your webinars on Facebook as live can work really well. And look, the beauty is, why live? Well, Facebook will give you this added push when you go live. So we've got the bolt-on of organic momentum that Facebook gives to us. What is that organic momentum? Well, they do push notifications to all the people who like your page, right? So how great is that? You're getting like almost a free email. It'll pop up on their phone or pop up on their laptop or desktop saying you've gone live, and you've got the ability to get those eyeballs coming to you. The other thing it does is establish more frequency so that you will no doubt be top of mind. And one thing that cannot be helped when you are in people's Facebook feeds, even if you're going Facebook Lives or in ads, is that your authority and credibility is conferred, right? Like you get that by using, by showing up and being top of mind. As long as you have something good to say and you're saying it to the right people, right? Which I'm assuming that, that is what you do and that's what you intend to do, although you may need some tweaking. That's where I can definitely help. But basically, you need to start going live first. Start, basically, this is a bad word, but like lubing up your page, right? Because the more that you go live, the more the algorithm is going to go, this page is important. So Facebook are going to put a priority on your page and understand that it's good. So when you even do other posts, they're going to work, so you don't have to pay for everything. But also when you do pay, Facebook are going to give you sort of almost like preferential treatment, because they know that there's engagement on your page and people want to hear from you, okay? And then also why we want more people to see live is that more people to see your lives is that we know they're interested in a specific topic. And then what we can do in the back of Facebook Ads Manager is that we can collect the viewers of those lives. When we get to a certain number, we can also create a lookalike of those people. We ask Facebook to go out and find people like those who are watching, layer with some targets to make sure we've got the right people, and then we can start showing messages and ads to them too, which continues to build audiences. These don't necessarily have to have a call to action in them, but they can. It's up to you. I advise starting out without them, just getting out, treating it like it's your own TV show, right? Getting out there, building your audiences and making it happen. We want to give value first. We want to give insights, advice and tips, because that's what is going to connect with your audience and create the right kind of credibility and authority that are going to move people to invest with you. Okay. So like I'm showing there, I only had 5 people watch that live. What I'm trying to show you is you don't need to have an overly engaged Facebook page for this to work. I only had 5 people watch it, but in running the ads to it, then we could get 826 people who watched it for 3 seconds. Well, 3 seconds probably isn't enough, but it's enough of people to remember you and see you, right? But 10 seconds, we got 300 people, right? So imagine if you were actually getting to 300 people on your list. That was only using, $10, right, to do that. So this doesn't have to be expensive either. I want you to use your organic reach too. This is once you start doing lives, Facebook will put these out. This one wasn't even promoted, right? Just did that one live, and I could still get 212 views, 35 comments, 60 clicks, right? From just one live video without doing any ads. So we've got that building in the background. Of course, you're creating weekly content and emailing that out. Well, guess what? You could just use your lives as your weekly content. Forget writing a blog post. Send them a link to this, get your email list coming back to your Facebook page, okay? So you can batch what you're doing and make the most of it here. Harvest your audiences. Once you've been doing enough of these videos, you can go in the back of your Facebook Ads Manager and find out and select all these people to start targeting. So rather than scratching your head, who might be a good audience to send my next ad to invite to a webinar? Well, great, they're already here. Right? By doing the content, you're building up your audiences. You can also upload your Facebook, your email list as well, and you can also create a lookalike of your email list too, right? I'm sure you already know that, but don't forget these important elements, because they're going to help you create much better value ads. So once you've been building all those audiences in the background, your lookalikes, your customs, your video viewers, once you've been viewing those, creating those audience, it's time to invite them to a webinar or a workshop. Okay, so do that using a long form post. Use polarizing ideas, counterintuitive ideas, interesting facts and figures work really, really well. Put those facts and figures in. This is one of my top performing ads where I've been able to say, transform a $97 sleep course into a $4,000 coaching program. So the offer for this was to show people how to use masterminds. So rather than having cheap online courses and thinking that that's the answer to freedom, I'm suggesting that they go higher value with their coaching programs and turn those into better sales and more lasting recurring revenue. Okay, so in order to do that, I'm putting out some facts and figures, and in some of the ads I'm not being afraid to sort of jump in and be a little bit polarizing and go against the grain. Okay, so put your links into your sign up pages, throw in some emojis if you like, try and use punchy images. You see there I've got an image with bright colors in the background. You can play around as well by taking the button off the bottom and what you put in the bottom, those kind of things you can test, but generally engaging in the post will work really well. So you want to put a bit of meat into the post, don't just do a couple of lines. Once as well, we know that people have been to our webinars, our workshops, or they've seen something where we've been asking for the sale, they've visited a sales page, we can then show pages to show ads, by asking for sale to just those people too, with the power of audiences. Facebook want to help us with this. We need to make sure we've got the message right here, okay? So we can follow up here as well and get more clicks. And that just bolts on top of your emails. I want you still to be sending emails out, still to have your sequences building, but we're going to be building audiences in the background, and then we're also going to be asking for the sale with some retargeting, okay? So build your viewers with consistent content. Don't just do this around launch time. Have a program worked out where you're doing this all the time, or have automated webinars where you've got an opportunity for people to be coming through these all the time. That limits the amount of actual time you have to show up live and be there for your clients too. And then retarget and create lookalike audiences so you're not only showing to cold traffic, right? We don't always want to just be pumping money into Facebook ads to cold traffic. We need to set this whole sequence up, okay? And then I would like you to even bolt on this quirky ad type to start conversations. You've probably seen them using the power of Messenger. Facebook Messenger now allows us to automate messages and start conversations in Messenger, which is basically like how many times you use Messenger on your phone, right? It's basically like having a text conversation with your potential clients. You can go back and forth and have it in real time, or you can actually set up automated messages depending on where they click so they can interact. It's kind of almost like a bit gamified, right? And people really like it because it's low pressure, but it's highly engaging when you do it right. Once again, you're going to need to know what to put in this. Don't go doing this willy-nilly because some people do it really badly. I can show you how to make sure that you can create those flows that work well and convert, okay? So in essence, when they click on an ad, they go to a Messenger chat bot, and you can have that as a live flow or as a beautiful bot where they go off depending on what they choose. So that allows you to segment your clients and also build a list of people that just are in your Messenger subscribers. So you have email subscribers and you have Messenger subscribers. Doesn't mean you can't turn those Messenger subscribers into email subscribers either. There's a way to do that. Happy to reveal that too. And it gives a more individualized connection, right? So an example of one they've done for a recent launch here is talking about giving away a pricing guide, right? But just, starting the conversation about that, comment below and I'll send you that pricing guide in Messenger, but I'm also going to start a conversation. So you can see there just from one ad, I couldn't even capture all the ones that were down the bottom of that, but you can see how quickly you can start getting those, and they can come in for as little as sort of $1 to $2, which you could get for email subscribers too. But this is a nice way that you can start reminding people to show up on webinars. You can start individual chat conversations with these people as well, and that also the algorithm is going to allow them to see more of your ads because Facebook will deem that they've already commented on one of your posts, so they want to hear from you, right? So this is also an engagement and an algorithm building strategy, right? This is just one we did for Alana, in a matter of a month, we were able to get 91 new subscribers, not spending a ton of money either. She was just advertising her lives there, right? So it's a quick way to get it moving. I also said I'd share the top 3 Facebook ad funnels. These are ones that you should have going, okay? You want to have an automated webinar funnel. Target only lookalikes and customs, warmer audience, invite them to your automated webinar. And this ad was delivering $5 return for every $1 spent to a $14.97 offer. You can also have your webinars to strategy sessions, so then you can be getting them into $10, $15, $20, $25, $50,000 programs, okay, with your automated webinars. Maybe you got a $497 offer. Works super well with those too. Maybe you've got a great freebie, something that works super well that you want to kind of extend past just building your list, okay? The way to do that is to have ads like this going to a freebie, and then they land on an invitation to a webinar, right? Then we're going to be getting them to another automated webinar. This one, this example was to lead to a strategy session, okay? So you might get the payment in the webinar, and then you can follow up with those clients with ads, okay? Or you go straight to a webinar with the strategy session to the big sale. You don't have to warm up your high-end coaching people with, all little freebies. And in fact, that might turn off your high-value clients if you've got high-end programs, okay? This one is just like an easy kind of coaching funnel where you've got a challenge happening. Challenges are really easy to get cheap subscribers for, and then you want to move them to a buy by either doing lives, webinars, email sequence follow-ups, and a lot of retargeting ads to remind them. Get them into a Facebook group. group too. You can be using that as one strategy to hop in here as well. You could also be doing live workshops. Live workshops are great to get people into high-end coaching programs. So you create ads to free and paid workshop sales pages, depending if you can do a free page, depending on how you convert your workshop. Or you can also go to paid workshop sales to attract event registrants for like as little as sort of $60, $50. Generally it can be $50 to $100. Depends on your message and it depends on your market. The good thing is Facebook allow you to zero in and market really locally. So if you're just doing it in one little city, you can just have your ads there. And you can pull out your old audiences or lookalikes, say to your list just in that town, right? So we've got the opportunity to just go out to more than just cold traffic using that funnel. So there, 3 Facebook ad funnels you should probably be using. If you're not doing live workshops, then drop that one, that's fine. But I want to know about you. How much money are you stepping over with your Facebook ads, right? With your Facebook ads not working, with your Facebook ads not converting, with you outsourcing them to someone who doesn't get your message and doesn't understand the techniques that are going to work specifically for your market and to attract the high value clients. Because do you know how to attract, target to attract those great clients, where to find those high pockets of value, what to write in the ads to create clicks and conversions? Most people do not know how to do that well, I can absolutely assure you. The kind of images and videos that work best and how to create those, what to bid and how much to pay. And what are the benchmarks there? Like, where do you stop? What do you look for? What are the relevant scores that you should be doing? How long should you let an ad run before you turn it off? So many people get that wrong. I can't even tell you. So also where to get support and guidance from a real expert, not someone who's just learnt these strategies in a membership group last year, right? And how do you get access to a group of like-minded entrepreneurs that are testing things too, that you can get insights from without spending your own money? Like, that is gold within itself. And where to find those stat benchmarks to know when to turn ads on and off and whether they're performing and how to optimize. And more importantly, when you've got something working, how to scale it. Do you know how to do that on your own? Because on this webinar, I revealed the Facebook ad strategies you could use that are working right now to bring in leads and sales like clockwork. How you can extract more value from your existing audience without wasting more money on Facebook ads that don't work. And how to avoid those Facebook ads experts, yes, we've all probably used them, who have been in the game for only a short time and don't have a handle on you, your message, or the kind of clients you need to grow your business, okay? Because when you successfully apply the strategies that I've shared with you and get some even deeper help to make this work for you, you're going to have more income, more clients, certainty and confidence. Because even if things are working, I bet you're probably a bit wobbly about whether they're going to keep working again if you don't have a consistent client getting funnel in place. And I advise you to have that on Facebook. So, would you like a hand to get more specific insights into what you need to supercharge your Facebook ad campaigns? Would it be okay if I shared with you how you could go deeper and get my specific advice and assistance and guidance on this? All right, because look, you can go it alone. Showed you the strategies that are working right now. You could hack it yourself, that's fine. But of course, you're going to need to know the right ad copy that attracts your best clients. And without a reference to that, you may struggle, right? So you've got to test and you've got to spend some money to work that out. Where to find the profitable pockets of those clients on Facebook? Wouldn't it be great to save a bit of time and go straight there? What conversion elements to bolt on to drive sales? Should it be webinars? Should it be freebies, downloads, email sequences, messenger bots? Which ones work? Because as soon as you try to do them all and you don't have them all connected the right way, then you're going to waste more money and you're going to waste a whole lot more time because some of those things aren't quick and easy to set up. Problem is, Facebook's constantly changing. You've already got a ton of things to do. It's easy to lose money quickly when you're testing and you're kind of throwing money up against the wall. The other thing is most ads managers are under the pump and can't lovingly look after your campaigns like you can. They might have 10 clients because lots of people want to outsource this stuff. They just want to go, I don't want to deal with it. It's too hard. But if you're if you choose to know and understand this skill, it does not have to be hard, right? You choose to know and understand this, you've got an advantage even when you do outsource it, that you're not going to be doing your dough. So what if you could work with me to create your own Facebook ads campaigns and attract high value clients into your coaching business and increase your sales? And what if I told you that you could do this in 3 hours or less a week, right? So I know you're already saying, I don't want to do it myself. This is the problem. When you understand how this works, you can use this basically as a consistent client getting model, and you can outsource it if you want because you're going to know what to look for. You're going to know what questions to ask the person that you're outsourcing it to. And I'm also here to tell you, hey, save the $2,500 to $5,000 a month that you pay someone to outsource it and pop that back into ad spend and just watch it go crazy. So what's the invitation? Well, I'm inviting you to come into a small, intimate coaching intensive. It's very hands-on from my perspective, less so from yours, where I'm going to be helping you create a repeatable formula for success and the opportunity to drive more valuable clients using Facebook ads, understand how to create your Facebook ads, a fully integrated strategy that is going to bring you clients each and every week. It's a consistent strategy. Even if you've got very high value programs, this is going to work really, really well for you. You'll create a new normal revenue that could easily up your sales by $20,000 or more each and every month, right? So what's the program? Well, in the next 6 weeks, you could have a powerful and fully integrated Facebook ads campaign, that brings you in more leads and sales every day, with all the support and hands-on feedback and advice you need to take action and succeed. It's basically like having an ads manager work with you side by side, getting into your campaigns, showing you what you need, giving you copy ideas, giving you imager ideas as well, okay? So what would an extra $20,000 a month mean to your business? What could that allow you to do? Yep, you might reinvest some more of that in ads and see things work and move, but just being able to have that security, that flexibility and freedom of more of that coming in. And think about what it's costing you not to have this in place, right? Think about what not having that extra $20,000 is kind of how that's holding your business back, right? By not having that scale, not having that freedom, not having that extra kind of flow of income coming in to give you that peace of mind and confidence. Because you have a choice. You can join me in Facebook Lead Success. Like I said, I've been running Facebook ad campaigns since 2011, right? So for a long time. I've been in the back end, spent over $2 million in mine and my customers' accounts, right? Like I've been in there. I know what works, what doesn't. I can tell you that straight away. I can save you a ton of time. So let me show you exactly how I will do that. So if you'd like to get a regular flow of clients happily raising their hand to work with you every week and hit your lofty income targets, because I know you're a high performer, right? I know you've got big goals. If you want to do that in the next 6 weeks with my help and support, I've opened up a few spots in my new program. I've brought it back because it used to get such great results. I stopped doing it because I pulled it into my high value masterminds and private client campaigns. But I want to share specifically how to get these up and running, how to work with all those conversion elements across all the integrated elements, not just your ads, but how you're going to get your webinars, what's right for your email sequences, what's right for workshops, okay? It's right for your Facebook Lives, right? I want to help high performers just like you. The fact is you'll get everything you need to confidently create, run and manage your Facebook ads, and even hand them over to someone else afterward if you choose. You don't have to do them forever, without wasting more money and staying clueless to the power of the best possible lead generation on the planet. I don't want you to keep not advertising. You are just leaving money on the table. You will also get my customized, personalized help and support. You're not just in a group with everyone else to figure it out. I'm there. You have access to me that whole time. I will be in the back end of your ads. I'm going to be checking what you're doing. I'm going to be helping create posts. I'm going to be critiquing your webinars. I'm going to be giving you all you need, even talking about like your sales conversations. How have you got those set up to maximize conversions, right? So it's a live 6-week partnership. You and I will work together to create high converting Facebook ads campaigns and conversion solutions that can consistently bring in the best clients without doing your dough on ads that are going to flop. You'll also have a repeatable lead generation system you can use again and again to bring in high value clients. You can even teach it to your own clients too and make some money that way if you're in social media marketing. Because the truth is, this is the exact method I use for myself and I share with my private clients who pay me $3,000 a month to do it for them. So if you're ready to start getting clients, customers and cash like clockwork, then this is absolutely for you. So what do we go through? Well, in the program, first of all, we're going to plan your blockbuster campaigns. We'll develop your success strategy right out of the gate as you follow along with the same no-hassle strategy I use to run my clients' profitable Facebook ads campaigns straight out of the gate from step 1, right? I'm not going to be racing ahead we're going to actually sit down and work out where are you at, what is the next best step so that we can get the most leverage and and best results. Understand your messaging and how it will work on Facebook. I'll show you what to say and how to say it. Then we go to fail-safe targeting, how to find your perfect prospects using a few key techniques that most people forget about. Forget about the same old customer avatar stuff. We're not going beginner here. We're getting sophisticated. We're finding those pockets. We're finding the ideas that connect and how to make it work on Facebook. Using the right targeting methods to ensure you pay less for your leads and get the right buyers practically eating out of the palm of your hand. I want you to also step up to super features like custom audiences, lookalikes, and retargeting. You might have tinkered around with them, but you might not have supercharged them as best you can. And how to get in front of those warm buyers and keep your acquisition costs reasonable. Even if you don't have a huge email list, that's okay, right? Third element, high impact ad creation. I'll be showing you my tried and tested ad framework, templates, and step-by-step instructions for standout ads that deliver. You'll be so happy that you can use that framework again and again, or give it to the person who's doing your ads, right? To bring in the cash. And you can just even easily duplicate the winners rather than creating your own from scratch, right? Once we get them moving. Imagine the excitement of creating ads that your audience and Facebook love that convert into clients. Like, it's so good, I can't tell you. You'll be like addicted, checking in there what's happening. Get my shortcut resources for easy DIY image and video creation, and that killer copy that's really going to set you apart in the feed and that you absolutely need. Then fourth, we go into campaign setup. You use the same process I use when creating virtually unbreakable winning Facebook campaigns at scale. You may not even realize it yet, but you've saved hours of time and frustration working your way around the Facebook interface all by yourself. I'm sure you've been in the back of there tinkering around going, that might have been why you've also outsourced it. Doesn't need to be that hard, okay? I will step you through it. It doesn't need to be that hard. And if you have been in there, know what to look for in there to know how to optimize and scale. I'll be giving you tons of useful feedback to keep you on track and drill down for even bigger results. As I said, you get access to me over the whole 6 weeks. And don't be surprised if your network grill you for all the skinny on what's working and why it's working, and they're going to be a little bit jealous, I dare say. You'll get those optimization secrets too in the fifth element. I'm lifting the lid on all my up-to-the-minute strategies, what ad types to use, how much to bid, and what stats matter and which you can forget about. Help you translate that ads manager, like I said, but help you avoid any of those Facebook traps where they put you into auto things that aren't the best idea. I'll show you how to avoid those, how to track and test and discover whether your conversion is spot on, and if not, what you can put in place to turn it all around. We can look together at where there's any holes in the funnel, where the funnel's not working, what to do instead, and get things working again to get things back on track. Sixth element, campaign success. Now you know what's working, get your sustainable strategy that you can take away, that you can use for regular paydays. I'll share the conversion elements you need to bolt onto your campaigns to ensure profitability. You'll get webinar critiques, copy ideas and ads, especially for you, and what to do to continue on to ensure that you get big results. Like, I really want you to know you're in safe hands here. I care about you and your success and your results with Facebook ads. You're going to get weekly live group Q&A calls with me so you can ask. You're getting laser coaching, right? Get your questions answered and the kinks ironed out. We'll pop it on the screen. You'll learn from others who are in there with the campaigns and how they're working and what they're doing to fix them up and how you can get those results too. You get access to an exclusive Facebook group for discussion and review with access to me. Right? Upload your campaigns, ask for any assistance and guidance anytime during the intensive. So you're not only going to get my eyes on your campaign, me in the back end of your campaigns, giving you hands-on assistance, creating your first campaigns to get you running. You also get access to a free Facebook group to ask me anything, anytime, and free weekly laser group coaching. Okay, you can also share your strategies, tips, and advice with all your fellow members. So you get that beautiful element of the group as well. So like I said, weekly laser coaching in the group calls there, that's valued at $2,000 alone. So lifetime membership access to the training, because I think I also forgot to tell you that there's a beautiful online portal where you're going to get all the videos of how to do things as well. You're not going to be left alone. I can show you if you get stuck at any time, but you can have videos to access, right? That's valued at $1,782. 6 weekly laser coaching calls with me, advice in your business, in your back end, $2,000 that's valued at. Private Facebook page, $497. Copy reviews and copy handed over, given to you. Direction on your webinars, sales calls, email sequences, all those kind of reviews, valued at $497. Combined value is $4,776. And as a matter of fact, I used to sell this program for $4,000. So it is absolutely valued at least that now with the extra elements I've added in. So in other words, this Facebook lead success is a $4,776 Facebook ad solution. But today it's only $997, right? So exceptional value, and I want to even add even more for you on top of that. Huge saving just for showing up today, caring about what, your lead generation, caring about finding the right solution to bring in high value clients into your coaching or consulting business, and having specific help along the way. Stop outsourcing and wasting money, okay? Because not only do you have me in your corner for the next 6 weeks at a ridiculously low price, but I want to create some juicy webinar only bonuses for the next 6 people to join on this webinar. Number 1, you're going to discover your brand archetype. This really is the key to your authentic messaging. This is an absolute guide to how to bring your message to life and who to connect with, and how to share your brand online for the best possible connection and conversion. Use the suggestions for your ad copy, headlines, and targeting. It's a complete assessment, and you'll understand what your signature brand archetype is and what your influencing brand archetype is, to bring together your own customized blueprint for your messaging and your marketing. This alone is valued at $497, and you're going to get that for free. You'll also get a bonus Facebook ad library. We all love templates, how-tos, worksheets, how to put your best possible ads together. Follow a format so you can create many at speed and very easily, okay? And a template of the perfect ad framework that's valued at $197, probably more. I'm just making those sound really, kind of accessible, right? But you're going to get another $694 of bonuses when you get the brand archetypes assessment and results, plus a Facebook ad template and library, right? So together, remember, this program is worth $4,776. Plus those bonuses of $694. In total, with the training, it's valued at $5,470 with everything I've loaded in there. Don't forget, this includes hands-on campaign setup and copy direction and my eyes on your campaigns. This is not a mass-produced online course where you're one of hundreds. This is intimate, group, hands-on. Your investment today is just $997 or 6 payments of $197. Now think about what you probably paid Facebook ads managers in the past that have not given you anywhere near the value, and maybe they haven't even handed you over the ads at the end of the campaigns they've done, right? So where do you go to join? victoriagibson.com/leads. I'm going to type that in the chat box for you so you can access that as well. My guarantee as well, try it for 30 days. I'm rock solid that this is going to give you amazing value, okay? If you don't agree that it's giving you the structure and your support, you need to master your Facebook ads for yourself. No questions asked refund policy, absolutely, okay? So go now. victoriagibson.com/leads. I can't accept a ton of people in because I'm giving my personal time here, right? Full pay at $997 or 6 times $197 a month. So choose that payment option on the order form down below. Okay, so just flick that down and see which payment plan you'd rather have. Then I'll reach out personally to get you set up with access to the learning portal and the Facebook group, and get you up to speed on what you need to get started. This is personalized, right? I'm going to help you, tell you where to start, where to go first. You're not going to be left alone to your own devices. Still got questions? Email me, hello@victoriagibson.com, or message me on Facebook, okay? Because this is what I want to ensure that you got exactly what you need. That is the order form. That is what it looks like here, okay? So put your details in and we'll go from there. I cannot wait to see you there. If you've got any questions, hit me up on Messenger. Often people want to ask, what if I haven't started with Facebook ads before? Great, we'll get you started. But generally, if you have and they haven't worked before, this is the right program for you, right? So I can help get in and see what's going on with your current campaigns, bolt on extra things to get things moving. Or if you've outsourced them a long time ago and you want to resurrect them, great, perfect, we can get them started. Coaching consultant, a variety of offers. I can show you how to, move offers anywhere from sort of $197, preferably a little higher than that, but we can bolt on something on the end to that, even up to $30,000 to $50,000 coaching programs. Okay, so If you're unsure, just email me if you're unsure if this is going to work for you. But if you know you're ready to grab one of those places, then go now to this order form at victoriagibson.com/leads, because I can't wait to welcome you in. This is super great value. I don't know how long I'm going to keep this offer open for, but I definitely want to welcome you into it if this is a fit for you. I know you can benefit from Facebook ads. Thanks for your time today. I honor you showing up and finding out more about your business. And if it isn't right to jump into the program now, I hope you've been getting some great strategies to go and jump in and do it yourself. And I've enjoyed spending the last hour with you. Okay, take care. Bye.